Expand your vocabulary with our core 2,000 words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free French ebook before it's gone.
Do you know how to describe something in French? You'll learn how in just a moment. Hi, my name is Fanny, and this is 3-Step French by FrenchPod101.com. In this lesson, you'll learn how to describe something through a quick conversation. Let's look at the dialogue. As you listen, pay attention to how they ask about the topic and how the other person responds. Excusez-moi, quel ordinateur est-ce que vous conseillez? Eh bien, cet ordinateur est très rapide. Mais il n'est pas très léger. Et cet ordinateur, il n'est pas très rapide, mais il est léger. Et il y a une promotion maintenant. Let's break it down. The first sentence is Excusez-moi, quel ordinateur est-ce que vous conseillez? Excuse me, which computer do you recommend? After that is the focus statement. Let's take a look at its elements. Eh bien, cet ordinateur est très rapide. Well, this computer is very fast. First is the phrase eh bien, meaning well. It is an informal interjection, often used to introduce a statement or show mild surprise, similar to well in English. Eh bien. Eh bien. Next is the word set, which means this. Set. Set. Ordinateur means computer. Ordinateur. Ordinateur. After this is est, which means is in English. Est. Est. Très means very. Très. Très. And finally, rapide means fast. Rapide. Rapide. All together, it's eh bien, cet ordinateur est très rapide. This translates as well, this computer is very fast. Mais il n'est pas très léger. But it is not very light. Et cet ordinateur, il n'est pas très rapide, mais il est léger. Et il y a une promotion maintenant. And this computer, it is not very fast, but it is light. And there is a promotion on it now. Let's look at the sentence pattern. This pattern is the structure that all of our examples will follow. Ce, cette, cette, noun, est, très, adjective. This, that, noun, is, very, adjective. In French, when you want to describe something, you can use the structure ce, cette, cette, followed by a noun, then est, and an adjective. This translates to this or that. Noun, is, very, adjective. The choice between ce, cette, and cette depends on the gender of the noun. Adding très, meaning very, is optional, depending on the degree of emphasis you want to give to the adjective. Let's see how a line from the dialogue follow this pattern. Eh bien, cet ordinateur est très rapide. Well, this computer is very fast. We start with eh bien. This little phrase is just like saying well in English. It isn't a part of a pattern. Next up is set. This is where things get a little more specific. In French, demonstrative adjectives like ce, cet, and set all mean this or that, but they change depending on the noun that follows. Set is used before masculine nouns that start with a vowel sound, which is why we say set ordinateur, because ordinateur starts with an O. If the noun starts with a consonant, you'd use se instead. And if the noun were feminine, you'd say set instead. Now, on to ordinateur. It means computer and is a masculine noun in French. Next is est, which comes from the verb être, meaning to be. In the present tense, est translates to is, just like in English. Then we have très. This is an adverb that means very. It adds intensity to whatever comes next, just like in English when we say something is very fast instead of just fast. And finally, rapide. This adjective means fast. One interesting thing about rapide in French is that it doesn't change for masculine or feminine singular nouns. No need to worry about agreement here. However, in the plural, it takes an S, so you'd say rapide when talking about multiple things. Put it all together, and we get eh bien. Cet ordinateur est très rapide, which means, well, this computer is very fast. Now, you can use this pattern to describe anything in French. In French, many adjectives change based on both gender and number. Most adjectives form the feminine singular by adding e to the masculine form. For example, grand, tall or big, is the masculine singular form, while the feminine singular form is grande. For example, cette maison est très grande, which means this house is very big. Now, let's look at some speaking examples. Cette robe est très chère. This dress is very expensive. Can you see how the pattern applies here? Let's break it down. Cette means this, followed by robe, meaning dress. Est très means is very. Finally, we have the adjective cher, meaning expensive. Notice that this sentence uses set instead of ce or set, and cher instead of cher, because robe is a feminine singular noun. So that is how cette robe est très chère follows the ce, cet, set, noun, est très, adjective patterns. Here's another example. Ce chapeau est nouveau. This hat is new. Ce chapeau est nouveau. This hat is new. Let's try one more. Cette salle est très grande. This room is very big. Cette salle est très grande. This room is very big. One last example. Ce sac est joli. This bag is pretty. Ce sac est joli. This bag is pretty. Now you know how to describe something in French. And you can move on to the practice. Au revoir.